welcome to episode 2 of Sleep Deprived, or Sleep Deprived episode 2, whichever way it's gonna be. Now, I figure I'll answer some questions that haven't been asked. My English is going. Hopefully that means sleepy things in my brain will activate, but anyways, let's continue on. I'll start answering questions that haven't been asked. That haven't been typed into the comments yet because, well, you guys aren't getting this video until much later. We'll see how many I can pump out. Anyways, in this one morning, let's go. So, one question that may or may not come up is, why did I make the podcast? Simple answer, I was bored and inspired by cabin pressure. I'll later explain, if I remember, what cabin pressure is. Next question. Why am I sleep deprived? Well, I went on to this great road trip with my mom, or my friend's mom, to go pick her up from a place. I'm not saying where it is. And then to drive her back home. Again, not explaining where that is. So, okay. I didn't exactly get much sleep. And even in the one, it's not a motel and it's not a hotel, it's a happy middle thing. Even in that, I didn't sleep too well because I was doing the crazy thing and animating the second bike story, which I think I will be calling The First Time Getting Lost on My Bike. So then you guys are caught in suspense because I too have many more stories of me getting lost or just causing chaos in some way. Yes. Anyways, while animating away on that video, I was listening to cabin pressure. But before I talk about cabin pressure, what would be another question that you guys might ask? I finally was able to say it. Oh, yes. Another question would be, what am I using to record this? Since some of you either don't trust the YouTubers to put what they use in their description of their videos. I try to do that every time. And some of you, I don't know, maybe gloss over it or something. Anyways, what I'm using to record this with is a Blue Yeti microphone that I bought off of Amazon for a decent price. It was refurbished, so it was slightly cheaper. Always get it refurbished. Or, not always. Anyways, I got a old computer that my dad helped me get. He did the research, I did the work for him so that I could pay him back. And I'm using Audacity software to record it on my computer, which is great for any beginner. Alrighty, let's move on to any talking point that I got while getting my green tea, because apparently I have the best thoughts when I'm not recording. Don't you hate that too, if you're a YouTuber or if you're a regular everyday Joe, if you just didn't have your phone on you when you saw that Jabberwock walk across the street or something? Oh yes, that's when I wanted to talk about cabin pressure. I believe that was in this episode, yes. So, cabin pressure is this sitcom. A sitcom means it's kind of like a podcast, but back in the day when they didn't have the internet, from what I understood. I know, we're going to the really far days. And these radio shows, well, people would have these radios and they would listen to shows. And cabin pressure is based off of that, but very obviously is not from that time. I know, a little weird, but anyways, it's kind of like me, a little weird and maybe a bit nuts. Actually, it's not a bit nuts, it's very nuts. So, cabin pressure, what it is this 4 people with an airplane trying to make, not ends meet, they go on several adventures, but you can tell they're flying by the seam of their pants or bootstraps or whatever it may be. So MJ and N Air, which by the way says